So, we're in one of the most modern cities in the world. Please welcome Bilbao. In this video we'll visit one of the most comfortable cities for living in Europe and try to find out why it is so good. We'll closer to Bilbao transport system, see Basque architecture, visit famous Gugenheim museum, of course savor some food, and at least find out how this city from this become this. So, let's start. Bilbao located in one of the most independent regions in Spain, in Basque country. Basques are different from Spanish people, they have own culture and absolutely unique language. Maybe this is one of the few reasons why the city has transformed so quickly. I will tell you more about the Basque country in the next video, so let's talk about the Bilbao itself. Bilbao wasn't so good as it is now. In the early 90s it looked like an old port, with bad economy and high unemployment rates and a bad urbanization. So, what happened? Why did the city change so quickly? So everything started with this building, mostly named Gugenheim Museum. Basque government fully financed the construction costs. In its first 3 years after opening, almost 4 million tourists visited the museum, helping to generate about 500 million euros. The money visitors spent on hotels, restaurants, shops and transport allowed to collect 100 million euros in taxes, which were more than paid for the building cost. Construction one contracted tourist location has become Bilbao effect. But a lot of people think that this museum construction made the city so prosperous. I think not. The main reason how the government used this money to redevelop all the city, streets, transport system and other many things. So, let's talk about the museum itself. It was built by Frank Henry, very famous contemporary architecture. It has a really cool design and from any angle it looks really futuristic. But what about the arts? We all got used that contemporary museums looks like this and this, so I will not disappoint you to say that it is so. I leave this for the comments about what you think about these arts. But I think if you like contemporary arts, you must visit the museum itself, because from inside it looks also really unusual. So let's come back to the city itself and find out why do I think this city is so perfect for living. This city has a really convenient transport system. Trams and buses are really useful. And I'm really in love in the way they use the grass on the railway tracks. The government has built the benchmark bicycle roads. They are so convenient and separated from the roads and pedestrian pavement. The architecture of the Bilbao Underground was designed also by Norman Foster. The stations have contemporary design, featuring spacious platforms with extensive use of glass and steel, and unique entrances. This is one of the most green cities I have visited, and I think most of the streets has a tree, almost every street. I love the idea of green cities and Bilbao strives to the right way. I really love this big apartment building with the front garden, which will a little bit remind me of New York City. Bilbao has not a lot of modern buildings, but they have perfectly blended into the city's landscape. While walking around the city you can see many interesting arts. So let's move to another interesting part of the city, Old Center. Old city center isn't big, but here you can see really interesting parts of the Basque architecture, some old cathedrals and of course famous Basque balconies. So you couldn't pass by football because Atletico Bilbao, one of the most interesting clubs in football history. One of the most distinctive and unique aspects of the club is their recruitment policy. The club only signs players who are Basque or have a Basque roots. This means that the team is composed solely of players who were born in the Basque country or have gone through the Basque football academies. Bilbao also one of the most oldest clubs in Spain, and one of the 3 clubs that have never been relegated from La Liga's top division. I don't usually review food, but a couple of words I can say about the Bilbao cuisine. It is really good and tasty and has a lot of pinches, same as tapas, but with the main difference that pinches always comes with the bread and skewer. There are so many places where you can run and do some workouts, and there are a lot of people who is running at around 7 o'clock. There are so many of them here, really. This city is not as contemporary as I expected, but here you really wanted to be healthy and every day walk, ride a bicycle and just enjoy your life. The city is so perfect for this. That's probably why I like it so much. Bilbao is a really safe city, I think, and there are not a lot of robbers here, not like in Barcelona, of course. I'm walking here around 12 o'clock in the night and everything is fine. Yeah. So let's make final thoughts. For me, Bilbao is one of the greatest cities for living. It has everything. A lot of greens, modern architecture, really nice people and bicycle roads and so on. And maybe only one disadvantage could be here is weather. Weather here is unpredictable, but otherwise it's really nice. And I hope you enjoy it and see you in the next videos.